Well, Talladega has sights, sounds, even a smell all its own. Seriously, you are greeted by a thick blanket of campfire smoke every single morning. It's not just a track, it's an experience. Welcome back to the racetrack that doubles as a city. It's actually unbelievable. We talked about the experience. And speaking of experience, Ray Dunlop got a really fun one recently when he got to tag along with driver Matt Crafton for one of his favorite hobbies, a sand rail excursion in the desert. We actually tried to leave Ray behind. Take a look.
Must have water. 4 days in the desert. Must have water.
Need water? I got that for you.
Water! You know what else I need? How about a dune buggy ride?
Let's go do it. This is a Tatum Motorsport sand car. It's called the Dual Sport Free Runner. It's an awesome car. It's a hobby that I've always wanted. I mean, these sand cars, I got my first one about 3 years ago, and I've been addicted. And I had that one for 3 years, and it's a great buggy for me. And talked to a guy named Rich Ronco, builds Tatum Motorsports. He builds really awesome buggies. I've always looked at his stuff and dreamed about his stuff. And finally, I mean, we worked a deal and we got one, and worked a deal with Chevy, and we got us an LS7 in it, and we have a lot of fun. I've been coming out to Sandence for about 10 years old, and I mean, once you realize how to drive these cars, it handles phenomenal. I mean, going through the dunes, what we could do when we're going back through there and you got some of that rhythm section, it's awesome. I mean, it is one of the funnest things I do. I'm going racing the truck on Saturdays, a blast, but this is the...
We come down off of that one hill and we're going straight in. I'm like, we're just going right in to bury ourselves into the ground. You slow down, hit a gear, and up over the hill we go. I couldn't believe it. The experience to me, I think, was just so different than I had expected. You know, I mean, I knew there was a lot of horsepower, and I knew you'd have a lot of power to drive it, but that ability to turn it on a dime and to make those quick whip arounds, that's the part that I wasn't expecting. And then a couple of the jumps, I know we were at least 65 feet in the air, right?
We were probably about 4 foot off the ground.
4?
Yeah, that was
Felt
it.
like 65.
Yeah, that was because you were screaming.
And I was, I promise. I promise you it's a take-your-breath-away experience when you're out in the desert with this guy, but how breathtaking will the racing be today here at Talladega?
It's going to be a lot more breathtaking today for me than it was the other day for you. I think we got a pretty good Menard Chevy. I mean, as long as we got somebody pushing us, and we got to be able to push some people as well. We're going to be working with our teammates some. We're going to just be patient and try to be there at the end. But I want to know how you got your voice that high on that buggy. I mean, you hit some high notes.
Practice makes perfect!
That's it.
All right, Hermie.